Hi drummers, hope you're well. This is Drum Groove of the Week for you today. This is going to be a two-step garage drum beat and it's going to go like this. Now when I was 19 through to about age 23, I lived in Croydon, like South London, Surrey, and everywhere you went, when you went out, you went down McCluskey's, you went down Blackwell, these are the places that you'd go out, in the evening. That groove was everywhere. Two-step was a thing, and it was garage music. And I guess the most defining feature of the groove was, rather than like most, dance type music, where 4 on the floor, the kick drum playing bomb, 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 is king, and it's kind of the universal feature of it all. With the two-step garage thing, it was really interesting because the kick part, although it was almost always not played on a kit, it was programmed, the kick part was sort of moved around and it was a bit more funky and a bit more syncopated. And that groove I played there is what I'll show you, but that's just an example of that sort of feel. So the big idea is that moving kick, a snare on 2 and 4, and usually offbeat hi-hat. So we'll build this up bit by bit. The offbeat hi-hat and snare will go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So that's the first step. Get that going with your hands. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll build up the kicks one at a time. The first kick is beat 1 of a 2-bar phrase. So 1. Okay, the next kick is on the of beat 2. So this will come just after the second hi-hat. 1 and 2 and And again, that's just in the first bar of the 2-bar phrase that you see up here. Play it a bit slower. On the next kick, well, that's going to be just before the third hi-hat, and it's going to be on the E of beat 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Here it comes again. A bit faster. Okay, that's it for the first bar. In the second bar, in my little one, which again is just the kind of typical groove, there's no one particular song I'm thinking of here. This is just in my mind what the two-step groove is all about. On the second one, I've displaced the kick on beat 1, just onto the E of beat 1. 1E, so just before that first hi-hat in the second bar. So I'm playing now all the kicks in the first bar and the first kick of the second bar. And I'll play, which is quite a nice groove in its own right, isn't it? I'll play that a bit slower. Okay, now the next little bit is the same kicks as you had in the first bar. So it's the of beat 2 and the E of beat 3. So now we've got the whole thing, both bars with everything in. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Gonna pick it up a bit. that's a really fun little groove to have up your sleeve. He said, falling off his seat. I think it's a really fun groove to have up your sleeve. And for me, it just has a really special place in my heart. As soon as I feel that and I hear that, it takes me back to those days, man, going out with my housemates, going out like just, and that whole sort of culture around that sort of music, which is a massive thing. You had So Solid Crew, you had Artful Dodger, loads of great tunes with that sort of vibe. What I'll do in the description below, I'll put a link to a couple of the things that I'm thinking of when I think of this two-step garage thing. Hope that's cool. Just a bit of fun for you today. Thanks so much for watching. As always, in terms of this channel, please like, share and subscribe. Appreciate that so much. If you do subscribe and you want to get a notification every time I upload a video, which is pretty much every day at the minute, please click the little bell icon and you'll get that. Please follow Mike Barnes Drums on Instagram and Facebook. I've now got my 1-minute drum lessons up and running every day on Instagram, which won't feature on Facebook. So please go and check those out. You'll see them on Facebook as well, actually. But not YouTube, so please check that one out. Thanks to all the lovely people who buy me a coffee. And finally, if you're looking for a great way to support this channel, please consider visiting my Amazon shop. Again, all details of all of this stuff I'm saying now in the description below. But amazon.co.uk/shop/Mike Barnes Drums. That's all the drum stuff that I use and recommend. Thanks so much for watching as always. Any questions, give us a shout. I'll see you soon. Two-step it up.